Alright, so hold on. So we gotta hold off on the political controversy because apparently Strider just dropped a brand new video. Phantom Forces is trying to come back. Look. Okay, apparently they posted a follow-up. Hey, hold on. Hey, Phantom Forces, it's been February 28th. It's been like a month ever since your bullshit happened. Look, I'm all in for letting people take their time, but, where the hell have you been? What have you been doing? Like, actually, though, like, Phantom Forces, what have you been doing? Apparently, yeah, it's like, you should speak up, because guess what, buddy? We're coming for your ass. Like, you're cooked. And by when I say, oh, we're coming for your ass, I'm like, we're coming, basically, like, actually, no, we're not even coming from your ass. We're going away from your ass, because everybody's leaving the freaking Phantom Forces community in droves. So I'm gonna react to a video. Phantom Forces is trying to come back by Strider. Posted 28 minutes ago, so feel free to go watch that guy's video.
Phantom Forces released another statement. No, I'm not kidding. They've been in hiding for over a month, but they're here, guys, and they're gonna clear ban all the Phantom Forces YouTubers who spoke out against them. Most of them didn't even get a reason for their banning game, but I wasn't gonna play the game regardless, so it's not really that big of a deal. Also, I have a bit of a cold, so I'm gonna sound a little bit different. I'll be streaming after this video goes up, so we can talk about this a little bit more. Anyway, they say, greetings everyone. This document is intended to provide transparency on key events within our studio, acknowledging the mistakes. Guys, they're finally gonna say sorry. While we may not cover every case, we have prioritized the most significant incidents to ensure transparency and provide a clearer understanding of our ongoing efforts. In addressing several serious inaccuracies spread throughout the community, we want to emphasize that this does not...
Good. Inaccuracies. Oh boy, here they come. They're glazing. Everybody get the glaze out. They're glazing people. Oh shit. I already know where this is going.
Responsibility to maintain a safe environment. It's a little bit too late to maintain a safe environment. They start off talking about Bella the Bat Pony was reported for inappropriate communication. They were promptly removed from the content creator program. Our staff did not ban them from the Discord. Once again, they say it was too difficult for us to change the skins. We changed other skins, but we can't do it now.
Bullshit. So you're telling me Phantom Forces, right? You're telling me that you can add 2 new guns amidst from when I last, from when I took a break from Phantom Forces, ever since, when I, right before I left, you tell me you added multiple brand new guns, an entire big-ass update, okay, right? You can program entire new guns in the game, but you can't remove skins? Got it, guys. Don't attack the Phantom Forces dev team. They're doing a lot, even though they've literally added brand new guns in the game and all that shit, and what's it called? And they basically, they can't remove skins. Got it. At least make it blank, you dipshits. Like, that's bullshit.
Talk about
oh yeah, right, forgot they actually changed the skins.
At the end of October 2021, claiming he had inappropriately messaged minors. He was removed from their community. One of the bad business developers reached out to our lead developer, Axis Angle, and informed us to look out for this user if they were in our community. Juke is the person who actually met up with the minor, keep in mind. We issued a clear warning that any future...
And didn't that kid take his own life, or their own life, whatever?
Guys, you can only talk to a minor one time. Juke had promised to refrain from interacting directly with minors, but he did it already.
But he literally went over state lines, didn't he?
Juke's behavior became problematic, but then he wasn't removed for like another, 4 months? 3 months? It seemed as though Juke consistently...
Why is my gold not going into the basket?
Remove him. I don't get it. As an additional safeguard, our staff issued a ban on his account. Wowee, that's so difficult. Nice job, guys. I'm glad you did that with pretty much anybody else. At the time,
good job. You banned him. Literally banning people, and I don't think there's any game I've seen where when you own the community, it's that difficult to ban people. It's so easy, dude. Again, not saying people on the spectrum are dumb. I'm on the spectrum. I can ban people like that. Gone. I don't want to be that person, but anyway. If I want you on my server, you're gone. Done. It's not that difficult. Good job. Hold on.
Issued a ban on his account. Wowee, that's so difficult. Nice job, guys. I'm glad you didn't do that with pretty much anybody else. At the time, we felt we were taking a stern but humane approach given the limited evidence. You had all the evidence.
Dude.
Talking to a minor, I don't know what you're talking about. But we now realize if Jude...
Why will it not go into the No!
He could have infiltrated. He did. He did. He was doing the same thing. He didn't even infiltrate. You guys just kept him around. You already knew what he was doing, and you just kept him around. It opened our eyes to the reality of what can seem like idiocy, inconsistent behavior. He's talking to a minor. His carelessness is talking to a minor, guys. What are you talking about, bro? Next, they talk about Wolf Dogs, the map maker, and they say that evidence was circulating with screenshots of Wolf Dogs' illicit photos, but the photos weren't actually submitted directly to them, so they had no idea, guys. We couldn't ban them, which is silly. They just decided not to try to verify the authenticity at all by like DMing one person. They also go on to say, we were also informed that many users were attempting to dox him because of his furry identity, which added complexity to the situation. At the time, many
Did we really
members
just
of the
censor
furry
docs?
community were under suspicion in online spaces. I wonder why they ended up finding it finally, and upon this discovery, we severed all ties with Wolf Dogs and reported the situation to Discord. We did not receive any follow-up information or updates on the outcome, but we determined that if legal action were needed, Discord would be the appropriate platform to escalate the case. Discord is notoriously bad for this, and
it is.
This is not how it's
How many Roblox condo servers and NSFW servers that have actually been found to have kids in them, and how many of these servers, you know, have we seen where kids, again, they can just go in and they will not get banned. You can literally state your age as under 16 or under 18 in some of these servers, and they won't do shit. How many of those servers exist? Discord is horrendous. I would actually rather, dude, again, like, if you want a problem solved on Discord, you're better literally writing your name on, writing the problem down on toilet paper and then flushing it down the toilet. Because Discord really doesn't give a shit about, you know, their policies, apparently.
People know about it, and you didn't, because it looks bad on you guys. With this, we considered the matter resolved and okay, that's the same excuse from last time. Last time it didn't work. This time it doesn't really work. Then they go on to say, with the changes to our policy...
Hold on, let me read that.
So with this, we considered the matter resolved and okay, that's the same excuse from last time. Last time it didn't work. This time it doesn't really work.
They also never bring up the Jess, who was given a new identity by Axis Angle, probably because it would be hard to beat those allegations to law. Watch part 2. They don't talk about the law stuff in that video.
Then they go on to say, with the changes to our policies...
This video? Yeah,
and they go on to say, with the changes to our policies and improved communication with our admin team, we are committed to finding a better balance between transparency and safeguarding sensitive information.
Okay,
next time,
I'm going to say this. You know what? I'm not sorry. Why wasn't these... Okay. Let's see. With the changes to our policies and improved communication to our team, we are committed to finding a better balance. Why wasn't this done years ago? We already knew Axis Angles was saying some horrendous shit in like 2016. Do you even remember what you were doing in 2016? That was a shitload ago. And by the way, I'm one of those people that's like, oh, right. Like, you know, whatever. People say that a long time ago. Like, let's say you say an edgy joke in 2016. I've been around in 2016. It's quote-unquote a little bit more normal back then. But nowadays, it's a lot more tame. But, like, this isn't, like, something that's edgy humor. Like, this guy was saying, like, it needs to be, like, he's wanting basically, you know, NSFW shit. And he's like, it needs to be gore and CP and snuff. Like, that's exactly what he said. We have pictures of this asshole saying that shit. And I don't care what time period you are in, that's just disgusting. You don't say those things. Even as a joke, okay? I love dark humor. I've said some, like, even about off screen, I've said some really bad jokes, but they have not even gone anywhere near the horrendousy of the shit that Axis has said. I don't joke about grape without a G. I don't joke about CP. That shit's horrendous.
There's been like 2 million views worth of videos on this stuff from like 50 different YouTube channels. Now we're finally going to do something. We weren't going to do anything before. Nobody even knew before, but now we care. The Mar thing, they have quite a bit of stuff to talk about. This is going to be really interesting. Mar was a former contractor hired to maintain content updates during a period when our lead developers were occupied with college and various other projects. We entrusted him with making many content balance decisions, often without our direct involvement. In late March 2021, Mar became the target of personal information, receiving threats that included his personal information. Shortly after, a server raid occurred in which many individuals mass DM'd server members with content exposing Mar. Our team became aware of these accusations, but since they had not been submitted through our proper... Why are you guys doing this? You're unable to verify whether the claims of inappropriate behavior were true.
So you have to submit something through to your thing in order to actually prove it?
You can talk about it on the server, but until you go through their thing, they're not going to look into it because it's not their problem. We launched our own internal investigation into the allegations.
For example, that's like me saying, "Oh, there's a creep on my chat," and that's like me not checking it, and that's like me saying, "Okay, well, first of all, you didn't actually, call me on my phone number in order to go through it." Like, no, like I should have the ability to investigate people like that. By the way, if there is anybody like that, please comment to me and tell me. That way I can swiftly ban them.
Of the threats, we asked him to step away from the community for his own safety while we reviewed the claims. At the time, we still believed in his innocence and allowed him to continue working on game updates under the condition that he would no longer engage with the community. In the last one, you guys completely neglected to mention this. So sad. We assumed the accusations stemmed from his history of abrasive interactions. Guys, just look at the actual claims. They never thought to go ask the guy that was working for them. Like, just go send him a DM. What is he gonna say? Now, in my opinion, it seems like they knew and Axis Angle didn't really care. And that's kind of backed up by the fact that Axis Angle said what Mar did wasn't even bad. Like, he said that. If you go watch part 2, he said that. It kind of just seems like they thought Mar talking to minors inappropriately was not that big of a deal. And it seems like they knew
that is a big deal.
Claims were real, right? Obviously,
I mean, this is a game where a lot of people on it are kids.
In my opinion, it kind of seems like
it's a platform where a lot of people on it are kids. I don't care if it's like
hiring more instead of,
I don't care if your game is like violent and whatever. It does not matter. Any platform, even COD, it does not matter. We need to fight child predation. We need to fight people like this because these people, they don't belong in our community. They drag everything down and they give us a bad name. It's unacceptable that we let people like this flourish, and that's our responsibility that we root them out and utterly ban them, and if possible, report them to authorities. Hell, if authorities in modern day will do anything about it.
Kicking him out because he talked to kids. Between late 2021 and early 2022, multiple issues arose. Wolf Dogs and Juke, their behavior, which was the same as Mars. These new developments made it challenging to determine how we should handle Mars' continued involvement in the studio. After strong recommendations from our admin team, we informed Mar that I don't think the admin team really cared. I know from part 2, if you guys remember, a lot of the admin team is still friends with Mar now, so I don't think they really cared that much. We informed Mar that he would no longer contribute to our game in any capacity, even behind the scenes. By March 2022, Mar was fully removed from all development and contributions. Isn't there a statement by Shay, like an internal statement that said that he was still working in March, like not before March? I don't know. I'll put it on screen because I don't know the exact date, so maybe I'm wrong. It was only later that we confirmed the authentic... Guys, it took them like a year and a half, but they finally figured out what the screenshot was. In hindsight, we should have suspended Mar from the team until his innocence was confirmed, rather than allowing... Guys, it doesn't.
Willow, oh boy, don't even talk about Willow, bro. Willow is nasty.
Learning experience for a studio. With our new policies, we're committed to handling similar allegations with greater urgency. Guys, next time they'll be fine because they got called out. They didn't mention any of this stuff last time. It still doesn't really help in my opinion. But listen, now they care because it's been a month and the player count is going down for PF. Now they care. They talk about Willow and they say,
Phantom Forces is literally in the shit. They're half their community base is gone.
Were found guilty of such such actions. I wonder why this environment has caused so many people to do this stuff. I wonder why a former member of our moderation team until 2023 was reported for sending inappropriate messages to minors in the public chat. They forgot to say sometime around July 2023, the first issue came to light when individual community members, seemingly dissatisfied with Hal's involvement in Phantom Force's map making, compiled a Google document containing his old public chat messages. Guys are allowed to minors, but if the people that are calling you out don't like your maps on Phantom Forces, those allegations are basically false now. I don't know why they keep adding this. Like, these people are being witch hunted. I don't know why.
Like, bruh, come on.
For being this appeared to be part of an attempt to launch a harassment campaign. Oh my gosh, why are you being harassed for talking to
you guys are not. Okay, or you guys are not gonna believe this. Maybe we just don't want creeps on Phantom Forces. I know it's a shocker. I know it's really, really shocking. It's horrendous to hear. Maybe we just don't want predators on Phantom Forces. Why? Just run that through. You know, just saying. I don't think we really want people like that on Phantom.
Video, screen, refreshing, and Discord message ID verification. It was in your general chat. These were not private DMs. These were in the general chat of the server you own. Upon being notified of the Google document, we verified the authenticity as they are still available. While there was a debate within our team about whether to take action against Hal based on messages from 2017 to 2018, especially since no problematic behavior had been observed more recently, Hal chose to leave the community seemingly to avoid further harassment generated by the document. From what Spiral said, he left because Ruben Sim joined, and that was months after.
Damn.
Voted after Lido Zinnemann, the owner of Phantom Forces, was informed about Hal. They never talked about that because they're not going to talk about that here because that's a little bit too much for them to admit, I think. So yeah, Hal chose to leave the community much later after he was promoted, after Lido was informed about the messages. And yes, people are going to get mad at Hal because he talked to a minor. What are you talking about?
No kidding.
As a result, no additional disciplinary action was taken after he was no longer present. It was not taken beforehand. For months, it was not taken beforehand. There was plenty of time. In the last response, they did the same thing, but we already disproved it.
Discipline with creeps and stylists do not go together. Unless you're mentioning that they don't discipline them.
Suspicious because it wasn't a thing on the previous document. Moving forward, we recognize the need to be more proactive in ensuring our staff adhere to strict...
You should have said that 1 month ago, you pricks.
With the community. Yeah, not talking to minors is probably a good standard. We acknowledge that this situation should not have caught us off guard. It didn't catch you off guard because Spirals let Lido know in DMs. We already talked about this in part 2. This was not off guard. You had plenty of time. Next, they talk about Sid9. They say Sid9 is not Willow. Like I said, an ex-contractor let me know.
Bro, there's a lot of connections that Sid9 is Willow.
Had been on the account. I don't know if that's true though. That's all alleged. That's why I said in my video that it was alleged. They said the exact same thing about Axis Angle. They said dark humor. He had dark humor, guys. Also, they said it was the server. I believe there was the
joking.
2018 as well.
You call talking creepy to kids a joke? Really?
I strongly believe that using these comments to support unfounded claims. Nobody's supporting unfounded claims. People are calling him names, but I never said he was an actual pred, bro. I just said maybe from that stuff there's no proof of him doing anything and talking to anybody. That's why I never said there was any proof. I just showed the messages. The messages are very bad. I also like how they never mentioned any of the comments Axis Angle made on stream. They never talked about the mousepad, ever. God Status brought that up to me. They never talked about Axis Angle's furry mousepad that he showed on stream. Maybe because I said it could be considered a crime in some jurisdictions, so they probably don't want to bring that
showing
up,
stuff like that to kids is definitely illegal.
Okay, it's not recent. It's been a month. Over 8 years of activity and 100,000 plus users, we want to ensure younger members could not accidentally encounter inappropriate content.
Or you just basically tuck your tail between your legs and cowered like a little
to archive the public channels. They already said this before. This is literally the same statement, but longer. They talk about age verification. Ultimately, our goal is to create great games. They already said this before. This is literally ChatGPT extended of the previous one, I swear. Moving forward, we are more determined than ever to uphold the trust of those who support us and ensure our actions reflect that commitment. Now for my closing thoughts, this is basically the same response as before, but extended. All it does is admit to slightly more. Once again, they don't really apologize at all. They don't really admit to anything any of the developers did.
They don't. They literally just say, oh, we do this. This guy guy, he's not weird. This guy, he's not weird. Like, this guy, there's no evidence.
Just don't play Phantom Forces. I don't know what to tell you guys. Just don't play Phantom Forces. You don't have to go and dislike the game or make alts and cheat and do all these other things that people are doing, and don't like go and harass anybody. Just don't play the game. The player count has dropped significantly. A lot of people are just not playing the game anymore. That's why they probably did this statement. If the player count wasn't dropping, they never would have done this, in my opinion. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Have a nice day.
Come on, really, douche?
I'll tell you what's funny. I made fun of the
So they basically... Dude, come on. I would have been a little bit more sympathetic if... Wait, are those blocks still there? I think they're, dropping down. But, come on. Like, they didn't even admit. This wasn't even... There's no admission in this. All they did was say, oh, this is false, yada yada, this is false, yada, and then they just stuck their tail between their legs and stopped. Like, come on, that's pathetic. Come on, Stylish. You didn't even admit to anything. What a joke. Come on, you dick. I had that perfectly stacked. What the hell is with people like that? I seriously don't get it. They're just trying to nicely stack crates, and all of a sudden he just knocks them over. Jesus Christ. This is why I heavily dislike kids. Oh, God. I swear, you do everything perfect, and then they undo it. Holy shit. Sorry, it's really windy in my state right now. Ooh, I put it. Holy shit. Come on, my homies. We're getting uranium. We can start getting shitloads of money now. Shit. Damn, that was some really quick uranium. And it's a shitload of it, too. There's I have more uranium value in uranium in this truck than those 2 trucks sold. Can you effing stop? Really? Is that my fault? Damn, 3 truckloads. Anybody else gonna help me carry this shit all over there? I'll buy this. It's 17 grand. Yeah, it's 17 grand. I mean, it's, yeah, I don't have any more money now, but hey, this is not bad. Hello. It's slow, but it carries 2 crates. Man, we just hauled out. That was a bad voice crack. You did not hear that. I don't know. I'll maybe later. Should I just hauled out a lot of uranium, and now we're getting money off it. I just basically went broke. I just went to like $1,000. Now we already got 5K. Man, so I looked at stock markets yesterday, and NASDAQ is at its 3-month low. You know, not that bad. It's only like the top 3 stocks in the entire world. And S&P 500, along with Dow, is at their 1-month low. The economy looks like my skill at Fortnite, because my skill at Fortnite rapidly went down. Holy. Why are you blocking me? Stock market looks like it's gotten a little bit better. Dow plus 600, NASDAQ plus 300, and S&P 500 plus 92. So not bad. Actually pretty good improvements. Let's just hope they're not temporary. 27 grand. There's a shitload of uranium inside these crates. Like, look at all that like rusty stuff. That's the uranium ingots that's been processed. We've made 36 grand off. Everybody has in this server has made 36 grand off of that uranium deposit. Almost filled the entire ship up. You see exactly what I see, chat. Holy shit. Oh, 44 grand. Woo! I'm gonna make some fat stacks when I drop these crates. Oh, there you go. Good job, dude. You got the good crate. 58 grand. For Rife, like 59 grand. And that's just for me. Everybody made 59 grand. Good shit. It's lucky. I got very lucky, Rare. Right there. That I was able to get the uranium and immediately get it out. Damn! Man, that last ship was pretty good. They got uranium easily. How's it going? That's good to hear. Mining Incorporated Remastered. This is lithium. It's got some pretty decent value to it. $200 per ingot. This truck turns horribly, but it's a speedster. Like, just check this out. Ready? Whee! This is good. Roblox is fine. You just gotta know when to find the gem and the dumpster fire that is Roblox. No pun intended. Alright. See ya. You too. Anybody else gonna help actually haul away this stuff? Am I the only hauler? One of the only ones, and the other person's just doing nothing apparently, I guess. Why does this guy have a drill? We literally have goddamn near max. This guy abandoned his truck and then, what are you guys doing? No one is delivering except for me. And it's stuck in his truck and he's not there. Dude, get into a truck and do work. People, haul shit away! There are 3 miners! 3 of them, look, and we can't mine! What are you doing? Get in a truck and do shit. There you go. Good job. You can't mine because there's not enough space. I'm so glad kids are banned from the workforce. Not because it's only torturous, but they wouldn't do anything. I'm not saying I want kids in the workforce. I'm just saying, even if it was morally acceptable, I would still object to it because they don't do shit! They don't do shit. They did. Oh my god! Okay, 2 people. 3, 4. Somebody left the haulers team. Please! Why? I dropped it. Dynamite. Please, people! I'm about to quit the server. I'm genuinely about to quit. That'd probably be good because I will get lagged out anyway. Why do you... No, no, I'm done. No, I'm going to a different server. I'm sorry. Look. That guy has to have some knowledge about how the game works. When there are 600 blocks, you can't mine. So, why were there 3 people on the mining team? That doesn't make sense! Server started good until it went to shit. Like America, it started great and all until it went to shit. He's playing the crab rave. Let's go. Oh, by the way, guys, I have to make an upsetting announcement. No one's here, but I will reiterate when people do come here. So, you know how I was saying, I don't know when the Doge is going to cut NOAA? Well, they did it probably about 12 hours ago. And up to 800 people are currently gone. It's happening. It's already starting. It's already happening. But it's like, holy shit. Why? Why are we cutting the goddamn NOAA? This is absurd. Tornado season is upon us. We're 2 months away. Although this sounds like a lot, it's upon us. It's getting warmer. Atmospheres are getting volatile. Actually, screw the topic of tornado season, because apparently we've already seen in the past 5 years that even in winter, tornadoes are strong and they're happening. Well, we've literally had an outbreak already of tornadoes. But yeah, you know how we can get, fix this? Let's get rid of the agency that forecasts them. And they're not just targeting any place. They're targeting Norman, Oklahoma. Norman is our leading tornado freaking forecaster, and it's probably the leading tornado forecaster on Earth. And they're I should say defining. They're basically firing people. They're basically gutting the goddamn NOAA. This is bullshit. People need to rise up. This is a spit in the face of science. This is the betrayal of science. For more than 70 years, even outside of the 1970 founding date of NOAA, we have been studying tornadoes and weather, hoping to improve the lives of the American populace. This agency that is doing this and is helping out our people is being slashed. This shouldn't happen in a perfect society. No reasonable person should do. Like, who actually? Which one of you guys? Like, not saying I'm blaming any one of you guys. What? Like, let's sit down. Who the hell would approve this? Okay. There is literally almost nothing bad to the NWS, right? Has the NWS made issues? Yes. The F5 that went through Plainfield was not warned. But you know what NOAA and the NWS did after that? They improved every last bit of their systems. I spoke to Chris Yates from a weather station in Champaign, Illinois. I spoke to him man on man. I said, hey, what happened after that? And he's like, after that, they upgraded all their systems, they retrained their staff, and they basically invented new procedures. Right? When the NOAA fails, they actively go out of their way to improve themselves. And they don't hide anything. They admit, hey, we effed up. We should do better next time. And they make new decisions and they improve. A lot of government agencies, in my opinion, don't do that to a certain degree. But it's like, no American, no person should ever defund or slash at any point the NWS or its parent NOAA. This is a betrayal, not just to science, but the American people as a whole. And every American in this country, I would almost go to say to every person on Earth, should be rejecting this. Whether you believe in climate change or not, they actively help forecast severe weather and save lives. Ever since the 1920s, right? We went from a point to where tornadoes, the word saying tornado, like if I was doing this in the 20s, I said tornado, I would get banned. I would literally get lawsuits struck against me because they didn't allow tornado to be said back then because of the fear that, people would get afraid. Now we are more educated about tornadoes than ever before, and storms than ever before. We have warnings. We can literally predict tornado probability almost a week out. And 50 years ago, that was a dream. That was a dream. Actually, probably close to 70 years ago, but still, even in the 40s, that was a dream that we could forecast tornadoes. But now we can. And the government agency behind the ability to do that is going to lose funding up to 30% and up to half of its staff. 600 people are already kicking the dust. And if you support the slashing of NOAA or the NWS, who the hell are you? I generally gotta admit, right? I don't care how bad I sound, but if you support this decision, you're a traitor to America. You're a traitor to science. And you're a loser. If you think this decision is good in any capacity, right? I usually accept opinions, but if you even think this is good, you're a dumbass. You are a stupid dumbass. In every sense of the word. I try not to use these harsh terms against people, but you don't know. These guys actively help predict weather and save people. People may lose their lives because of this decision. Forecasts could become flawed. And if this message ever reaches someone from Doge, go to hell. Every last one of you. Every last person in Doge, go to hell. Hopefully I don't get, 1 week suspension for saying that, but you know what? No. I'm tired. You don't get to debate. It's disgusting to be able to slash an agency that completely benefits the American people. And the government. The government, literally, I'm not kidding you. Some of the first tornado warnings were issued on Air Force bases. They were used to predict whether they would hit bases. That way they could probably move planes out of the way. Right? Again, yeah. The first tornado warnings were issued on military bases. We live in a screwed up America right now. I don't care if you say, oh my god, you're being, you're complaining. No. We live in a screwed up America right now. This country is going rapidly downhill. And we need to just fight. It is such an embarrassment that I live in the same country where we literally are defunding, or not defunding, but we're slashing the budget and the workforce of the NOAA and NWS. We have an anti-vaxxer on the Department of Health and Human Services. We are destroying jobs in America, even though we said we'd bring them back. We're rupturing the economy. And what? Yes, even though today the stocks went up, yesterday they were at their 1 month or 2 month 1 month to 3 month lows. They've been actively going down ever since the presidency took place in 2025 and January 20th. We live in a society where nobody elected Musk to be in office, but he is, and he has a horrible approval rating. He has a higher disapproval rating than an approval rating. A agency that, again, nobody voted in, that is actively lying about how good it's doing. Where did we go wrong? Where did we go wrong as a society to end up exactly where we are here? And not only that, but we also are making every one of our allies hate us. Canada's government hates us. Mexico's government hates us. Europe hates us. We are a laughingstock to the world right now. Whether anybody wants to admit it or not, we are a laughingstock. We're a joke. We really are. America is supposed to be a country that defends the free world and promotes, again, freedom. I mean, look, we literally sided with Vladimir effing Putin, which is a war criminal. He has a warrant out for his arrest right now. Just gonna put that on the table if you guys don't mind. Like, we shouldn't support any of these people in office right now. Words cannot describe how incredibly disgusted I am with the federal government right now. I had barely any hope before, but any hope that I had is gone. You know what? I'm actually thinking about attending a peaceful protest because I'm sick and tired of this. Where are the American people? We're getting effed over. I'm sick and tired of it. I really am. No taxation without representation. We pay taxes, and this is not how I think we should have them, right? And it's stupid hearing people literally lick the freaking shit off their boots. They lick their boots dry, or not dry. They lick their boots until they're slimier than the bottom of a freaking snail. And these people, I'm not sorry. If you people that do that, yeah, absolutely lick the boot of Trump, if you think a rich person cares about you at all, you are sorely mistaken. They have money. They can live. If you cut off their money, they could, and if they were like immortal and couldn't die to age, they could live off thousands of years. They could literally exist for probably over 10, 100,000 years with the amount of money they've accumulated, even if you cut it off now. They don't care. They can, like, literally Musk can buy the ISS roughly like what, 4 times over? Do you really think he could care about you struggling? No. He has not worked a hard day in his life. None of these people in office have. They don't know what suffering feels like. Financial suffering. They don't know what it feels like, and they just don't care. I can't wait till the next poll comes in of Trump's approval rating, because currently it is 51%. So now, people who approve are technically due to Gallup, which is a pretty trusted poll site. According to Gallup, Trump supporters are starting to become a minority. Shit, we might have to put them under protected groups, if you get where I'm going. What I mean by that is, like, you know how like some like minority groups are protected? We might have to protect Trump supporters because they're starting to become a minority. I am just waiting to see his approval rating sink to nothing. I mean, well, that's not going to happen because there are still bootlickers out there that will absolutely lick all the shit off the end of his boots. But hey, it's going to go down. He is the worst Republican president in all of history, and he's the worst president overall within like the past 50, 70 years, or ever since 1953. He is the worst president. His first presidency was regarded as a failure, but because people will listen to what other people say and they will never see what they do, they will always trust him. This, you know, a message to American people: when a politician says they're going to do something, actually look into what they can do, right? Stop eating the lies. Stop. He said he would end the war. He didn't. Or not just end the war. He said he'd end the war in 24 hours. And it's been over a month, and he has not done shit. He said he'd rapidly drive the economy prices down. I think he meant he left out prices. So in terms, he was going to drive the economy down. Anyway, he didn't drive the economy prices down. He drove the economy down itself. He also said America first, right? But he wants to invade other countries like Canada and Greenland. Like, even if I were on the supporting end of making Canada a 51st state, like, dude, Canada, 80% of Canada is uninhabitable. Like, why would you want that? And by the way, I support Canada here. Canada has every right to defend themselves. Like, come on. Canada and America we're best friends. We literally fought Hitler together in the Second World War. Second World War. We joined up and we fought that crazy dictator. And perhaps it's time for Americans and Canadians to join each other again, because there's a new dictator. And I can't stand people who are like, oh, he's not a dictator. Okay. He is rapidly shrinking the government because a smaller government is easier to control. And then when he does fire all these people, he puts his own cronies in place who will lick his boots and basically do anything he says, right? Like, honestly, hey, remove all the judges and then put your own judges that will literally suck you off. And then there you go. You practically are king. If ands or buts, you are practically king after you do that. $880 NOAA employees. About 5% of the staff was let go today. An individual's deemed were quote unquote largely spared according to CBS, but still, it does not matter. We need as many people in NOAA as possible. On the left again. Oh, an administration official told that people that are crucial to the administration were spared. Yeah, I can't believe anything that the administration says anymore. I better trust Russian government officials than NOA at this point. Not NOA, but the administration at this point. Boot-licking scumbags. Any haulers? There we go. All these unemployed people just sitting doing nothing. Not that much plutonium, but hey, better than nothing. By the way, I saw the videos where the White House meeting between Trump, Vance, and Zelensky. It actively pissed me off when they kept interrupting Zelensky. I feel so bad for the guy. His people are dying and being killed by Russia. His country's being invaded. And you know what? He's a champ. He's not running away from the country and hiding in a bunker. Yes, he's in an office, like, right? Because he's a politician. You know, doing what politicians do, right? They just work in offices, right? But I actually would rather die under Zelensky than live under Trump. Because Zelensky is a freaking Chad, dude. His country's being invaded, and he's actually pretty cool. He looks like a pretty cool guy. I didn't drop a piece of plutonium, and it's picking that up, am I? He's like, oh, you're gambling with World War III. Trump, by wanting to annex Canada, fellow NATO member, by the way, by putting trade wars, that is a great recipe for World War III. Not Zelensky defending his country. My actual bra. This one guy, this one Republican was defending like what's called the fight. Man, how's that boot taste? But like, bro, dude, I actually have to applaud Zelensky, which I've not showed this support for him, but I've always had support for Zelensky. But dude, he is awesome. He kept his calm. He had every right to just freak the. Oh, there's quartz. Holy shit! I need to go get that. He had every right to yell at those two people, and he kept calm. And every time he tried to just make a point, they would always berate him, always interrupt him. Which, just rude. That's basically American politicians is. The only way you win in American politics, you have to be louder. There's no peace, there's no civility, it's only loudness. You have to be louder than your opponent to do anything. And apparently the minerals deal is actually pretty much canceled, which I'm actually mildly happy for, because honestly, if it's anybody that needs those rare earth minerals, it's not us. It's Zelensky. Yeah, his nation has been ravaged. He needs those freaking rare earth minerals, not us. We have so much land to mine all these rare earth minerals from. Again, yeah, they would not even let the dude talk. They kept interrupting him over and over and over and over. Man, I hate being interrupted. That made me pissed. Are there anybody... Oh, he's trying. It's poor guy. I mean, at least he's trying. There's only one hauler. No, you can't do that. You gotta go to the side. Hello. Nice. Okay. Man. Come on, people. We need haulers. Yup. Okay, we got haulers. How's it going? I might play BRM. Nice, I'm not. I might play BRM 5 later. Hmm. The hell? Ah, server's annoying. What? Who's back? Huh, missions is so cool. Get out of my way, I'm gonna go hopefully find uranium. There we go. Say that one more time! You'll die under my foot, you bastard! You hear me? Don't say that again. You'll get 5-day ban. No, we're not doing Sigma in here. No. We keep it pure. Okay, I love radio prospecting. There it is. And it looks like plutonium. It is plutonium. Let's go get it. That's money right there. Bro, I'm watching a video of the aftermath of like the whole like White House Zelensky debate. And says, if quote, if Zelensky's looking for peace, why isn't he sitting down with Putin? You're joking, right? Yes. Let's sit down and negotiate with a person who is a war criminal. Like, let's be honest. If you're the president of your country, let's say if you were the president of the U.S., right, and China's invaded your country, are you gonna go to China and like, you know, negotiate? No, they're gonna capture you. Like, they'd capture Zelensky and kill him. That's why I ain't going over there. Bro, I actually applaud Zelensky. He had 2 idiots berating him, and he kept his cool. He should have raged, but he kept his temper. Hats off to Zelensky. Anybody gonna help me haul out? Nah. The only one. $100,000 plutonium, let's go. I'll play BRM5 here in a bit. There we go. We got a big boy truck coming in. Are you gonna get out of my way? Look at that. That's the best ore in the game right there. Mercury. I'm like British, please. What makes you think that? What makes you think that? Oh, you're like you play as the British and you okay, yeah. British police and you chase up. Okay, I get it now. Got a lot of mercury down there. It clogged up my block limit. Are you sure the people that act like they're from the cartel aren't from the Oval Office instead? No! 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 Get this stuff! This stuff! Yeah, see how valuable these mercury blocks are? What are you doing? Are you having a stroke? What are you doing? Wasting all your dynamite, dummy. $68,000. Any dispatchers are gonna sell the plutonium I've made or mined? Yeah, mercury is a pretty valuable material. Like, watch. Big, 5 ingots, $2,200. $900. $2,200. Man, it's so good. I can take out an entire, these entire large deposits in like, what, 3 truckloads? That's nice. Dude, where are the dispatchers? Holy shit, man. Look at this guy in the truck being an idiot. You have to have a forklift, dude. Oh, we got one guy going. Thank goodness. And just like that, all mercury is gone out of this mine. 3 truckloads. That is awesome. This truck is like ass-kicking machine. Well, it drives a little wonky, of course, and it's got really bad steering. But again, look how fast it is. Way better than the other truck I had. It's got a flat back to it, so I can dump the resources way better. And that's our plutonium mined. only bringing out 2 blocks? Yes. Got 2 gargantuans in the game. Interesting. That's a nice addition. What are these three idiots with drills doing? Nice. Nice. I might go get my dinner here in a few minutes. Ugh. Hopefully they can actually mine and get ah! Wait, someone's probably dumping. Hey, hopefully I don't lag out, although I probably jinxed myself. I'm going to try to get the uranium or plutonium, whatever the hell it is, if these guys will actually get hauled out. I will be eating dinner, and I might actually get on for Blackhawk Rescue mission. All that digging for a little fart of plutonium. All that digging for a fart of plutonium. All that for plutonium, by the way. I'm sorry if it gets nasty, but this is my response to me literally me digging for or waiting for over half an hour for plutonium, only to find out it's a tiny chunk of it. Bullshit. I love Tourette's guy, he's hilarious. What is your deal? Just... Me. I'm gonna go eat my dinner. I'm gonna hop on Black Hawk Rescue Mission 5. I'll be right back, people. I might play some Trail Makers if you guys want me to.